this message find you exactly when it's meant to find you. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Babes, nothing is stopping you now. You have some people right now shivering, shaking, okay? You could have been very private or very mysterious lately. There could be at least, I'm hearing, one person. This could be someone who you used to update on everything. You used to give, I'm seeing close friends. Maybe you guys released someone from your close friends, or you like changed something about your social media. Releasing rituals could be significant. Okay, because I was going to say deleted, but Spirit used the word release, and it is a Leo full moon. This Leo full moon was what I'm hearing your guides, your angels were waiting for, because this upgrade. Spirit is saying by next Friday, you will be a different person. You will be a different person, okay? I'm hearing anxiety. I'm hearing jitters. Some of you guys are feeling some other people's energies. This could even be a version of you that has to go. Has to go with the old timeline, has to go with the past. I'm keep seeing like deleting. Some of you guys' pictures could be significant here. There is so much to get into in this reading because so much is upon you. So much. Do not underestimate, I'm hearing, these next 2 years, 2026 and 2027. Yo, Spirit is saying, I'm just gonna say it. God has given me this channel. I'm hearing millionaires. I am hearing success. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I am hearing engagements. Okay, but this divine union energy is no Netflix and chill, because you are coming out of hiding. In this Leo full moon energy, this is reminding you who the F you are. And the message that came through for like the last couple of days, but it wasn't ready until now, is like, girly, guysies, is you Sharpay Evans? I want it all. I kept hearing and seeing, I think that music video. It's like, I want it all, Sharpay Evans, okay? I'm also hearing I can do bad all by myself. That quote has been coming through like crazy, but a lot of you guys have had to be your biggest fans, okay? You love yourself, hun. Even when you've struggled with insecurities and setbacks, you know how to make yourself laugh. Okay, you can dance all by yourself and you look dang good in the mirror doing it, right? You're very creative. You may even have conversations with yourself and you're not crazy. You really know how much you have to offer. You know how abundant you are. You know, given the right time, place, resources, okay, the right amount of support, who you could be. And you're not the only person that knew that. And I'm feeling this Leo energy is sensitive. Sensitive. Because you guys have true, authentic confidence. Even if certain things have kind of thrown you off, even if you know your willpower. You know your willpower, and you may have had to build your willpower in very unfair, unsatisfactory situations, okay? Situations where you were abandoned, neglected, trigger warning, bullied, okay? You may have truly had to build that inner strength, that self-love. Self-love is not always going to the Pilates, getting matcha, and getting iced coffee, okay? It is deep internal work, deep internal conversations. It is seeking help and resources. You guys may have researched. I'm seeing a vision here of someone on their phone, on their computer, researching different ways to heal, different resources, reaching out to certain people. Maybe you even felt crazy reaching out to readers at certain parts in your journey. But you had this willpower to feel better, to heal, to break these cycles. All right? You have felt ostracized. And I'm hearing you could have turned out so much worse. So much worse. But you just knew in your heart the abundance. You knew the chances that you were meant to have. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Yo, may this find the right people. I want to make sure the right people are watching this right now, the right ears. You have had to be your best friend. You have had to be your own cheerleader. Your own cheerleader. Okay? For some of you, you are still finding, right? Wow, you're still finding. You're still praying. You're still trying to find your people, your person. And that's coming. But, so many situations made you low-key want to give up on yourself. Okay, you may have never felt enough for certain spaces. You may have always struggled to fit in. I'm hearing even in like your 30s or 40s, you're still like, will I ever fit in? Will I ever find my people? Right? And you guys desire so much. You desire so much. You guys may think about your ancestors a lot. You may think about your family lineage, the cards you didn't have. This may have even make you whoa, that's like sensitive me saying that, but this may have made you question your relationship with God because you just felt like you had such an unfair chance to life, but you have all these desires to travel, to experience things, okay, to live. You're meant to be living, you're meant to be expanding. You have ideas that you're like, God, give me a chance, right? You have known survival mode all too well, and you may have been so confused about your life and your existence. What is this? You may have truly questioned, had existential crises, because you know that people are supposed to be creative and moving forward. Let's go ahead and get into this. This card is coming out like crazy. In the closet. Marilyn Monroe could be significant here, or that era. But Spirit is saying this collective, there are parts of you still in the closet. Still in the closet, in your home right now, hiding. Moon energy. And this Leo full moon is going to put it in front of your face. Put it on. Put it on, friend. There may be, I'm hearing, clothes that you don't wear still. Okay? There may be things that you don't use. I'm also seeing tarot decks that you don't use. Makeup styles that you haven't tried. Shoes that you don't wear. Because you have really expressed yourself. I'm hearing design. Design could be significant. I'm seeing someone could have made their own clothes, or I'm seeing like crop tops, like cutting crop tops. Listen, you are cool AF. You have been cooler than school. Maybe I'm saying that for a reason. School could have been significant. The people you were around in your college years, in your high school years. I'm also hearing get over it. Get over it. And this is something that I think is so wild because as I've started therapy, and with therapy, you have to go back to go forward. I really don't feel like it is talked enough about the mental health impact and the long-term effects of school and high school. Like, I really feel like that show, 13 Reasons Why, was channeled for a reason. Like, that is not oh, you leave high school and everything is dandy. That is legit, y'all. Okay? Sometimes it can feel sacrificial. The trauma is intense, and may have truly changed lives forever. So I feel like this is coming up for a reason, all right? But some of you guys still don't dress a certain way. You still don't do your hair a certain way. You're still afraid to try different things. You're afraid to experiment, okay? Even though that's going to make you the most magnetic. And it's not saying you need that glam or you need any of it, but you guys are meant to be creative. You are meant to be goddess, God mode, king, queen mode. Okay, maybe even siren mode. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Why do I feel like I just saw something? Oh no, it's candles reflecting on my phone. I just like looked at that. So candles could be significant. Candle work. Some of you guys, beauty magic could be significant. But like, there is so much within you that you are meant to express. And you may have literally shown some people in your life at certain stages of your life 20%, 30% of this, and they felt so uncomfortable. They were so uncomfortable because they realized like, yo, like you looked good. They made fun of you, but you looked good, right? You could have been dancing. Some of you guys are meant to be dancers. You're meant to dance. Some of you guys are meant to be singers. And they heard you or they saw you, but you made them feel small. Okay? Some of you guys are really goofy, like comedian mode. You're meant to be a personality, a content creator. And you may have shown this, and there were certain people I was like, you know, I remember I do have an Aries Mercury, so I can be loud. I can be loud. And it's so interesting because I was telling my partner today, I'll be staying with him, and I was just like, dude, like, I'm afraid, about doing my readings and everything in the house because I can be loud. And he was saying, oh, babes, don't worry about it. This is a creator house, their roommates do music and stuff like that. He's a content creator and a social media marketer. He's just like, this is a content house. Do what you do. You can be loud. And that was such a flip of a switch because I had friends in my life growing up where I've always been goofy, like in class, and there was a specific moment with someone who was my best friend growing up. And it wasn't really, I think, I didn't value myself at the time. It was the type of friend that liked to call you when things went rough, but when the good times were coming in the pictures, you wasn't in pictures. Went through a rough childhood, Libra moon, talking about still stuttering. But I remember, one day we were just in a train. We were in a train, public transportation. And I'm just laughing and I'm talking and stuff. And she's like, shh, tone it down. And she's just like, and I am 27 years old, about to turn 28. I still remember that up to this day. And I was 15 because that triggered me so much. Because that was the first moment that I accepted and admitted to myself, she is so embarrassed of me. She is so embarrassed of me. And some of you guys, wow, like it's so crazy because I swear I'm seeing like little, not even orbs, like spirits surrounding me. There was another situation that I had with a friend. It was also a situation where, I'd never felt like I was fully accepted and received by her. There was always something, she wanted me to shift and change. And sometimes it sounded like, yeah, I want you to improve. And then other times it sounded like shutting me down. And she had said something about my spirituality. I think she said like, Natija, not everything's a sign. And when she said that, she also said it out in public in front of people. And when she said that so loud, I immediately, went into shock, and it like cut a cord in the moment. So I feel like that I'm sharing this for a reason. Some of you guys still struggle to show up in your full authentic self. It may have truly caused setbacks, and I'm going to be so real with you guys, okay? Sometimes you do miss opportunities. Sometimes you do miss opportunities because of shame. Okay, sometimes spirit is putting, opportunities in front of you on your screen saying apply, saying do this, saying start. Sometimes you do. Now, I truly do believe that the opportunities that are meant for you will continue to circle back around, especially as you heal and you expand. The ideas, the opportunities, it's going to continue to circle back around. That's why they say you don't miss any opportunity that's meant for you. Right? It's going to continue doing it no matter how old you get, and just different versions. This is a sensitive message because I keep stuttering. I don't really feel like this is something that like old people don't want you to hear this. I just feel like this is like it's a stutter. Leo energy is sensitive. It's the 5th house of the inner child and the child. It's right in there, that 4th house of home and family, Lord, the 3rd house of early childhood beginnings. Okay. But that 5th house is the point of change. What changed you? What changed? 5, the throat chakra, the way that you express yourself. All right? Why did you change? Why did you stop doing that? Why do you believe in that? Why do you have these limiting beliefs? Who changed you? All right? Yeah, because I'm looking at the King of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys dealt with an egotistical, insecurity projecting Aries, Leo, Sag, masculine in your life coming up here. Okay. Some of you guys were attracted to a certain personality, and that's okay. Maybe, at a younger age, or there was a very surface level attraction. that you were conditioned to believe in. This could have been father wounds too. Maybe you were attracted to older people. Maybe you were attracted to, people here who had a certain status. Maybe you were attracted to just people in your culture, whatever this was, right? But that was, once you got to learn, what's behind that, you're just like, this is not saying you can't be with anyone with your culture, from your culture, but there definitely is a sense of you realizing that, like, you are a deep soul. You love so deeply, which means that regardless of the package, I need to learn who you are and how you love me. How you love me. All right? We also have the High Priestess in the reverse. Yeah, some of you guys had people who were false prophets, who had a false sense of, authority, leadership in your life coming up here. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys dealt with people that you constantly needed to walk in eggshells with. I'm telling you right now, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Some of you may already know this. Anyone who is not meant to be in your life, your guides will remove them every single time. They don't care if they have to tussle with you, tug of war to get them out of your hands. They don't care if they need to make those red flags into a volcano, into a fire, into a fire. But they will light that ish up to get them out of there. That's why for some of you guys, certain people that left your life, it left with terror moments. Terror moments. Because your guides are saying there's people that you're meant to meet. There's places that you're meant to go. Okay? Things you're meant to do. And there are people who want to distract you. There's people who want to challenge you. You guys may have encountered too many people who were combative with you, who wanted to fight you, who acted like they were there for you, okay? But they were constantly in competition, questioning you, picking you apart. They were constantly doing that. And Spirit is saying here that this year, at least one person in your life, for some of you guys, this could be multiple. You are attracting your soul tribe here, okay? You have never been this version of yourself. And this version of yourself is ready to receive support. This version of yourself is ready to collaborate with the right people, okay? Is ready to learn, is ready to expand. And you are going to be meeting someone, or God is going to be showing, proving, because some of you guys got trust issues. A lot of you guys got trust issues. Wow, this message is sensitive. Yo, my throat chakra. This throat chakra healing. Red could be significant. Red, orange, ginger could be significant. Thank you, Spirit. Wigs could be significant for someone. Wow. Bear with me because we're going to keep going. This message is going to come out. You are going to know who in your life was sent by God. You're going to know who in your life is a real one. All right? That's insane. Okay, this part of the message is what some people don't want you to hear. That's actually insane. I take that as confirmation because that's crazy. Crazy work. Yeah, you're going to know this year who in your life is a real one. All right? Who in your life is actually channeling messages from God, from your ancestors, who in your life your ancestors approve of. And I don't feel like this is by the end of this year. I feel like this is this month. I feel like this is within the next couple of weeks for some of you. You will know. You will know. Okay? I'm hearing, damn, your angels, your ancestors are using this February to show you what's real love and what's not. So some of you guys, you're meeting someone. Some of you guys, God is going to give you, I'm hearing, personal confirmations. God may be speaking through people, strangers, random encounters. Okay, maybe you have a password with the divine. All right. There could still be a clearing in some of y'all life. But there's going to be illumination to the whoa, somebody does not. You guys have some people who are so afraid. Why did I just realize these swords right now in the fire? I'm hearing bridges burned. Bridges burned. There were some bridges that were burned. There are some people that are so afraid that you're going to have someone in your life, whether this is a partner, okay, that truly will have your back. I'm hearing God is also blessing you and your divine partners when it comes to work and stability. I'm hearing there's someone that wants to give you the world. I'm also hearing, okay, the people that you're going to be aligning with are going to be level up people. Level up people. You guys may have had so much compassion, and empathy for people who were not putting in the work, who were not, on paths of actually believing in themselves. Like, you may have just been super understanding, but you were not putting yourself first. You were not fully putting yourself first. You were not being, maybe you even had some people who didn't want you to go, because the way I'm like, yo, at first I said this is not energetic interference, but this is absolutely energetic interference. Because why do I feel like I have lockjaw? I wasn't even talking that much today. I didn't have that many sessions today. Lockjaw. There are some people that are so afraid that you are gonna align with real ones. Align with people who see you. Align with people who see your worth. Align with people that you're going to level up with, that you're going to make money with, that are going to unlock you, unlock these parts of you that they wanted to shame and you stay insecure. They're so afraid of the empires that you are here to build, of the kingdoms that you're meant to live in, of the opportunities that you're meant to align with. Terrified. Terrified. Okay? And there are some people who are annoyed. All right, I keep hearing the song, I Want It All. Sharpay Evans. Yeah, High School is definitely significant here. High School Musical. That's significant here. Okay? There are people who really try to intimidate you, distract you, keep you on your toes. Some of you guys, there may have been something here about readers that projected fear onto you as well. Readers or people here who were religious, in spirituality. Well, I'm hearing mosquitoes. Mosquitoes could be significant as well. But you guys have this fearlessness. You have this faith. You have this willpower. Your time alone has been so powerful. Your conversations with God, okay? The messages that you have been consuming and reprogramming. It's like even when you have moments of doubt, even when you're going through a really hard time that you're just like, F everything, F this. Still, there's this light within you. There's this burning fire within you that's just like, no, this is not it. This is not all there is for me. God wouldn't have created me this way, with this heart and this capacity to love, if that's all I'm meant to experience. I wouldn't have all these motivations and ideas if that's all I'm meant to experience. The devil wants you to believe, and I don't even say stuff like that, but the devil, the enemy energy, let's take this to church, honey. The real church, though, of the Most High, wants you to believe that it can happen for them, honey. They had better cards to life. It can happen for them, but you got to give it up. The devil is so angry. And when I'm talking about the devil, I'm talking about the haters' energy. I'm talking about the fears. I'm talking about your own fears as well. I'm talking about the ancestral blocks, the entities. They're pissed because they cannot keep you down. Brave could be significant. Tangled could be significant. Being a POC could be significant. They're livid. For some of you guys, interracial relationships could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but it could. There's a wildness within you. There's a roar within you. And God gave that to you. There's a uniqueness. I'm seeing Uranus, Aquarius energy, Sag energy coming up here. I'm even hearing Gemini energy coming up. Leo. There's an independence, and it has people shook. It has people shook. How you could, I'm hearing the song Here by Alicia Cara. How you could walk in a room. How you could sit at a table And there's a different aura. There's a different glow. You don't feel the need to bow down to uncle, to auntie, to this, to feel ashamed. You don't feel the need to put someone on a pedestal just because society told you so. You educate yourself, right? And they be talking to you like you don't know nothing. Because they don't want you to know nothing. They want you to believe that you don't know nothing. They don't want you to know that you inspiring them, friend. They don't want you to know that they think about you. That they left, they think about you. You did something to them. You stirred up something to them, for them. But they don't want to call you up and say, what was he talking about? What was that topic? Right? They don't want to let you know what you do, how powerful you are. Some of you guys already have someone in your life. And I'm going to be honest with you. There could have been spiritual, and you listen to this responsibly. Listen to this responsibly. Okay? Energetic interference, spiritual attacks. Trying it. But they ain't going to fully touch you. And Spirit is going to be showing you that this year. This year. Spirit is going to be showing you at least one, I'm hearing, or two people that are meant to be in your life, that actually have your back. God is going to be sending these people dreams. There's going to be certain things I'm hearing they say, okay? For some of you guys, I'm hearing after this video, it could be a message that comes in. Your partner could say something. You will know certain things that they say that was just between you and God, okay? These people could be spiritually awakening, developing. You guys have had some people really try to challenge you. And this may continue. This may continue. I'm also hearing boss up. There could be career elevations. I'm hearing for some of you guys, your partners, their spirit they've been going through a transformation, some shadow work here. And God is about to bless them, so they can bless you more. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. You guys are aligning with more protective people. Okay? With people who defend you when you're not there. People who don't play about you. People you don't... you guys definitely have, I'm hearing, an ex that is just... You really opened your heart to some people. You really appeared as very vulnerable. And there are some people that fix their mind and fix their mouth to believe that you would forever be vulnerable. That your energy would forever be open. Open energy centers. Okay? But when God shows them, some of you guys, I'm hearing reunions could be significant. I'm hearing something here about family events this year, birthdays. Something here about announcements coming in. Thank you, Spirit. Proposals could be significant. All right, social media. I'm seeing TikToks, content. All right, I'm also seeing contracts being signed, management. When God shows them the people, the physical people, because you have not been alone, but there's been a lot of people in spirit. Okay? The physical people that you are aligning with. When God shows them that, they're not going to know what to do with themselves. When God shows them the people, thank you, Spirit, thank you, angels, that they're elevating to help you. When God shows them how people are going to bless you and y'all are going to rise together, they're not going to know what to do with themselves because they fixed their mind to believe that you was always going to be the person that they knew, honey. You was always going to be that person that live at this address, okay, that's very understanding and forgiving, that's willing, to take them back. They fixed their mind. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Where you want to go with this, Spirit? Let's go ahead and get, literally, watch me manifest everything I want. Yeah, you guys are meant to have a lot of abundance. And some of you guys have wondered if you're too egotistical, if you're too materialistic. I'm going to keep pushing forward regardless of these throat chakra blocks because we are going to alchemize this energy. I'm gonna get some Evil Eye spray from Moonlight and Sage, but we are gonna alchemize the F out of this energy. You're gonna receive this message. It's gonna find you, okay? Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and reset, Archangel Gabriel. Yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse coming up here. I have a lot here about bad advice, you guys. Bad advice. People here who are always in your ear. People who always had something negative to say. Okay, family members who projected on you heavily. I'm even hearing family members who are praying prayers coming in here that you give something up. This could be your spiritual path, that you come back somewhere. No. Six of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys are awakening to the place that you live. Like, yo, I do not belong here. Okay? There are some people really trying to manifest you back. I'm even hearing to work. Take this how it resonates, to a certain job, to a certain position. I'm hearing no communication. There are some people here too prideful to apologize, reach out to you, but they want so bad for you to come back and apologize and have a conversation and open the door again. I'm literally seeing the movie Sinners. I'm seeing the movie Sinners. They want you to invite them in. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Some of you guys could have been worried. Six energy, Six of Swords here. Air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius could be significant. Virgo energy, the sixth house, health. You could have been worried because, especially after 2025 or the year of the snake, you could have been thinking like, am I focusing too much on the negative? Am I focusing on that? And Spirit is saying no. You are meant to acknowledge. You are meant to acknowledge the effed up-ish, because it's been effed up. Do not lower your tone. It's been effed up. It has not been okay. It's been unjust. Yeah, it's wrong. That wasn't okay. You are meant to acknowledge it. You are meant to speak it. Because I'm hearing, for some of you guys, the mothers in your lineage, the women in your lineage, okay, the people in your lineage wanted you so bad, or had to lower their tone, bow their head, act like they didn't see, act like they didn't hear, were too afraid to speak up, wouldn't have anyone to defend them, wouldn't have anyone to really support them, especially if they spoke up against someone. You know exactly what I'm talking about if this is for you. Six of Swords coming up here in the reverse. Yeah. Some of you guys are just like God said, no, rose-colored glasses off. And it's not going back on. Because now that you are seeing this is not for me, this is not in alignment with me, this is not working for me, you are going to recognize what is. You're going to recognize what is. You know how you want to feel. Okay? And you're going to be able to recognize that. You have been releasing like crazy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Candle work could be significant tonight. Palo Santo. Incense. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you right now, people who don't support you, people who didn't support your business, no. No, it's not them, hun. And Spirit is saying, I'm not mincing words. When they said support, they meant support. They meant support. Okay? That's what they meant. Yeah, people who didn't celebrate you, didn't ask you how you were doing, how's your work going, and not just asking to start, yeah, how are you doing? No, I mean like actually listening. How's your mental health? Did you eat today? No more making excuses for people. No more making excuses for people that you know you would show up for. No, absolutely not. Okay. Yep. I'm hearing shocking. I feel like there's a tower moment coming, or there's a huge revelation coming For some of you, about someone interesting. Queen of Swords in reverse, heavy air sign energy. It's coming out here like crazy. But about someone here who is not supposed to be around you. This February, I'm hearing is going down. Someone who is not supposed to be around you. Spirit is going to make that so clear. This is a year of clarity. Oh, you're going to see. You're going to see, and it's going to be very, very hard. You have been asking God for revelation. You have been asking God to change you, to change your life, to show you the way. You are going to see what's been blocking you, okay? And you are going to see, thank you, Spirit, how God is meant to elevate you. You are meant to see every single step of this equation. I really pushed through. If you guys are still here, love you. But we have been shifting and alchemizing this whole time. You needed to hear this message. You needed to. I really do feel like there's going to be a shift by the end of it. Queen of Swords in reverse. Liars. Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Cold-hearted. Okay. Very surface level to your face. Not behind your back. Not good thoughts about you. Not good thoughts about what you're doing. Don't really believe in you. Coming up here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Very uncomfortable with you. Don't really want to sit and have a conversation with you that's that deep. They may want to party with you. They may want to kiki with you. But they don't want to go that deep because they don't really want to know. It makes them uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable when they're in your presence and they feel your greatness. They feel how soulful you are. Little did they know you could elevate them. Little did they know. Maybe they know it and still. Yeah. You have the Dead card in the reverse. I don't feel like this is you guys fearing change. I think there are people terrified of you actually stepping into your power. Terrified. Because they're not willing to do the soul work to go with you. And maybe they even intuitively know that your angels, your ancestors, access denied, are not going to let them. Are not going to let them. Yeah, Three of Swords in the reverse. There's something that you guys are worried about right now, and it's going to be more than okay. Something that you're worried about, how it's going to get done, how it's going to get fixed. You guys could be mentally overloaded, mentally overwhelmed coming through, and it's going to be more than okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. 333 could be significant because you have a lot of threes. Yeah, Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, 100%. Spirit is saying no matter what is weighing you down this year, this is the year that you live. This is the year that you adventure. You go new places. You open up. You laugh again. You play again. You dance again. You take pictures again. You put on some of them clothes in that closet. In that closet. Spirit wants me to acknowledge the breadcrumb card. Yeah. God is going to really be showing you who's breadcrumbing you. Who's just stringing you along for the ride. Okay, who's trying to do just enough to get a seat at your table. Can I squeeze in here? No. What are you doing here? Security. Security. Coming in here. Okay. Yeah. Also advice, like be careful. You guys may really recognize mongering exactly at this point, but be careful about people trying to tell you about yourself. Be careful about people trying to disempower you, trying to act like they know you more than you know you. Nope. No, these people don't even know themselves that deep. Ten of Swords coming out here in the reverse. God is saying this year is going to be a complete flip of the script. The last couple of years were tough. Okay? There was a lot of betrayal. There was a lot of trust issues. All right? There was a lot of false starts. Things that you thought was going to work out, you thought was going to change your life, connections that you thought was going to make it, commitments. There was a lot of that. This year is going to be a flip of the script. It is the year of 10. The year of 10. The people here, and you're still not going to be for everyone. You're still not going to be for everyone, okay? But you guys are going to attract, whether or not you're on social media, there's a level of magnetism. There's a level of power that is undeniable. You are going to be going to new places. Okay, even if you're not going on a plane, you won't go in that car. You won't take something, because you're going to be going to new places. I'm hearing events coming in here. I'm hearing seminars. I'm hearing, all right? And the energy that you're going to be receiving from coming out of your comfort zone, Spirit is saying it's going to truly show you how powerful you are. All right. Some of you guys, I'm hearing interviews, podcasts, get ready to speak on stage. King of Swords, can't make this up. Can't make this up. I'm also hearing God is going to be showing you very soon that you are right. That your intuition is so on point. Birds could be significant. That you were right. Coming in here. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys, I'm hearing a lifelong hater. There really could have been someone who was in your life for years, just cosplaying. Someone that you felt weird around. Yeah, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is very uncomfortable with you getting money. With you getting money, specifically. Okay? Getting money, leveling up, advancing. This person knows how smart you are. They know how capable you are coming in here. All right? I'm also hearing someone may not want you to move. That's coming through. Because there's something about this money. It's something about you going to the next level with the money that you're receiving. Something that you're going to do. Something that you're going to start. Someone is very, very afraid of losing that access to you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. We also have an Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine energy coming through. Okay, a karmic one. Yeah, someone's very afraid of you going to the next level. All right. This person, I'm also hearing, they could have money issues coming in here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. For these people. Yeah. Whatever it is, something in your living situation is going to be shifting. Your living or your job situation is going to be shifting this year. It's going to be shifting this year. Okay. I'm also hearing God is going to be sending some people in that's going to help open the door. We have the winner card. Some of you guys could be winning big, winning the lottery, winning at a casino, winning big this year. Okay. Winning a raffle, winning something. Thank you, Spirit. This also says destiny aligns with those bold enough to play. Sometimes winning is simply fate unfolding. God is going to be rewarding those. I heard this on TikTok, all right, but not in these exact words. But the year of the fire horse will be rewarding those with resilience, rewarding those who are bold, okay? 100%, that wild child, that fire within you. Honey, take it out the closet. Start wearing it. Start wearing it. Start styling it. Start shifting. I feel like you're going to look different by Friday. I feel like, I'm like thinking about the title because God gave me the title. But we may have to get more creative because God is saying you will look different by Friday. You're going to look different by Friday. How is you? Sharpay Evans. Why did you say it like that? Whoa. What? What was that? What was that? You're legit shifting. You're legit. Your guys, yo. They're trying to come through me. Spirit, calm down. Calm down. Empress mode. Root chakra healing. You guys are doing a lot of root chakra healing. Let's get some last messages. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Last messages for the collective. Why did I just haircut the show? Reality TV could be significant. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, there's going to be upgrades in your spirituality. Pay attention to your dreams, your spiritual business here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Yeah. Even if you don't have a business, I'm hearing some people could want to pay you here for readings or healings coming up here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Butterflies could be significant. Empress energy keeps coming out. Oh, that was a message. That was a message. All right. You guys need a lot. I want it all. You are going to see how much you're actually meant to receive. Okay, you are meant to live very different life. I'm hearing experiences, multiple life experiences in one lifetime. Maybe this is living in different countries, living in different cities. Maybe this is wearing many different hats. You guys may have felt like you wanted too much. You may have had people in your life here, especially I'm hearing family members tell you, oh, you're dreaming. That's never going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. This is a year that shows you it's meant to happen. Starting this month. Starting this month. How much is meant to happen. And it's going to be shocking. I'm hearing they really did it. This is a message that wants to come through, and it's like so hard for it to come through. You guys need a lot of services. You need a lot of maintenance because you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be traveling a lot. You're upgrading a lot in your career. You guys, God is giving you money to hire assistants. God is giving you money here. Thank you, Spirit, to maybe hire cleaners. You guys meant to have maintenance. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. And yes, receive this. Receive this, because there were people in your life here, maybe even people, bad-minded people, who had support, had cards to life like this, that made you feel like you was meant to be Cinderella. Like it was them that could do it, that could get their hair, nails done by the best people, and it couldn't be you. Oh, how does it look? Does it look good? Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Empress energy this February. Okay, more money is coming in because you guys are meant to be serviced. Serviced. I'm hearing God does not want you to settle with doctors, maybe therapists, with gyms, with spas, whatever it is, because you have a lot going on. Yes, you're very important. You are that important. Yo. There's someone here starting with a false lifestyle. With a false lifestyle. You guys may be like, why would people try to compete with me? And they're competing with you. They're competing with you, doing the most. Checking your gram, checking your whatever it is, doing the most, okay, to compete with you. And they're not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to with this new money coming in, with this opportunity coming in, with the support coming in, okay? Because you guys get new lash tags, you get new nail tags, okay? You get new hair tags coming in here. You going shopping, a new upgrade. They're not going to be able to. They ain't going to have it. They ain't going to have it. All right. Extreme baggage, 100%. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Yeah. I'm hearing you guys have awakened to, or you're awakening to, people here who just are not done with the chaos. People who are not done with the chaos. They don't really want to heal. They don't really want to learn. You may be sending them certain things or not. They're not doing it. They're like, they're not done with it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. They're desperately holding on to you for your abundant energy. Thank you, Spirit. God is saying that this year, for some of you guys, this February, they're going to have to let go. They're going to have to let go. Or else the tower moments are going to, God is trying to tell them right now, let go. Let go, because it's not going to be cute. Because I'm going to make you, your angels, your ancestors. Thank you, Spirit. I want to get some last messages. Because this reading was wild. Wild. We have the song Butterfly Effect coming up. That has been coming up like crazy. So butterflies, butterfly tattoos, take it how it resonates, butterfly artwork. Someone has a tapestry with butterflies. We have Let Them Judge, God is Judging. Some people got entity attachments. They need to do something about that, but you safe. Unhealthy habits and behaviors. Okay, coming up here. All right, people here who... Some of you guys I'm hearing, they could judge your spirituality as well. And you have like tools, you have things that can help them, upgrade them. But they ain't trying to listen to all that. Okay. They could be religious and it's not working. They ain't trying to expand boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. We also have psychic upgrades. Yep, the collective is getting paid attention to them. Dreams, psychic upgrades, third eye opening. We have your chosen one and you're right. Your intuition is on point right now, you guys. It is so on point. And some of you guys were wondering, like, am I getting too negative? Am I, you know what I mean? Am I getting judgmental? But no, you're just acknowledging. You're acknowledging that when something feels off, it is because it is. It feels off because it is. All right? You know, you may not know exactly what it is, but it is. It is. All right? You thought that you were going to be developing a relationship with your ancestors, with God, and the divine wasn't going to reveal to you God within. Your solar plexus is getting stronger. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys, you could be changing your diet. You could be working out. You thought that you wouldn't be in tune yourself, that it was just going to be ancestral. Honey, the ancestors are working through you, working through your divinity. Okay? Some of you guys, whatever is on your vision board, I'm hearing check back in 3 months. 3 months. Thank you. Watch me manifest everything I want. 222 could be significant. You are getting out of the mud completely. You are getting out of the mud. The gym could be significant. Somebody, trainer. Someone's getting a personal trainer. Okay, Tim's could be significant. I just take whatever channel. But anyways, let's get into these initials. We have an L. We have a T. I just heard Louisiana. I heard Trinidad and Tobago came up here. Okay. West Indian, Caribbean descent could be significant. We have A. We have Q coming up here. I just heard Qatar. We have X. Thank you, Spirit. And X could be significant here. We have X and F. So X friends. F. Florida being significant here. B, okay. I just heard beach, Botox, palm trees, and we have, yeah, a lot about Florida. Florida is coming up really strong. We also have a key, okay. Some of you guys, housing, something with housing could be significant here, okay. But I love you guys so much. I feel like there's so much more where that came from, but let's just go ahead. We have so much to chit chat about because the channels I got, I'm just getting channels. So this is going to be a jam-packed month, but I want you guys to go ahead and ask yourself a question. You could pause this, ask a question, well, ask Spirit a question, and I'm going to get a yes or no, okay? We have no, but don't fear, things are working out for you. All right? Don't overthink it. Don't fear. Things are working out for you. Things are always working out for you. I love you guys so much. Happy February. This is going to be a wild month. You guys are upgrading by Friday. I pretty much have to, like, change my title. I have to change my title here because you're going to be a different person by Friday, okay? And living in a different reality. I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time.